Michael Porter need to put up
Right.
a little bit more.
Somebody
He
got
should put up 20 though.
They got the
They got both. They got two young boys that do pass. They got Sarab and Igor. They both passing, highly skilled passers at that.
This ain't this ain't this is starters.
He got 4 assists.
By accident, I swear to God. You gotta watch him play.
Yeah, no, it'd be like somebody doubled him.
Real red.
Yeah, all of those double team or like kick
I
out
had to pass the ball.
Like it makes sense. Like
Right,
I would
exactly.
be a total asshole if I didn't pass.
If I did pass it, they gonna take me
It's
as
like
like
wide open. You know what I mean?
welcome to Any Who Pod with your boy JC, and you know who I got with me right here.
You already know it's Goldie in the building.
We in the building, man. We talking NBA. It's going down, man. This was the craziest first week I've seen in a while, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. In a while, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. It's been a while since I seen it. I thought last year's was started off good, but we had like 20 people who dropped 50 just this week alone. You feel what I'm saying? But we already talked a lot about that. Last time I seen y'all was Thursday, and we was talking about how Wemby is crazy. And I told y'all that I thought Wemby's gonna be top 3 MVP this year. You feel what I'm saying? And apparently, I got somebody here who also think that too. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna start off. Yeah, I wasn't gonna even start off with Wemby. We starting off with Wemby, bro.
Yeah, it was hard to like not start off with him. It was either him or the Mafia scandal.
Real for real.
We're gonna go with him.
Definitely
We're gonna talk ball first.
Yeah. We go court, then we go off the court a little bit. So we got to, bro.
So the WIM-VP, all right. The man is averaging 33, 13, and 6 blocks right now. He put up 9 blocks last night, and 29, and I believe like 11.
Yep.
Yeah, the kid is phenomenal. Give him the crown now.
Did you see the all right? So the game against the Pelicans, bro.
With him and Zion. That
bro.
battle was nice. That was a nice battle.
When the first half of that game, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I think last time you was having a conversation about Zion, and I was like, "Oh, bring Zion over there to him." And he was like, "I don't know about Zion. You feel me? I just don't know about Zion. You feel me?" And I was like, "He needs a chance. He don't need a chance. You feel what I'm saying? He don't." I wholeheartedly agree with you. You feel what I'm saying? That's why we do the show every day, so I can change my. That's why we do the show every day now. Y'all feel what I'm saying? It's been a while since we said, no, he don't need another chance. You know why? Because in this game, bro, Wemby was sending his shot 1 billion times. That's not why I think he don't need a second chance. Mm-hmm. But he was pouting. Mm-hmm. He was on the court pouting, bro. He was on the court pouting, getting in his bag, like, I can't do it type situation, bro, like complaining and everything. And I did not like that. That wasn't a good sign at all, bro. That was not a good sign. You're supposed to go up. Now, he didn't give up. I ain't going to say he gave up. But I didn't like his body at the beginning of the game when Wemby was sending his shot like that, this, that, and the third. And he was just like, oh, man. He looked defeated. I'm not going to lie, gang. He looked defeated. He was like, yo, what's going to happen?
It got a little demoralized.
For my now. Listen, he did his thing. He had 27. He almost dropped the 30-piece, too. Now, where he improved that, where I said my man improved that, he hit the midi a little bit. He was in there hitting the midi a little bit because when he was sending his shit, so he had to hit the midi a little bit, bro. Yeah. He got in his midi game a little bit, and I didn't think he had that in his bag for real. Yeah, no, so he improved a little bit on that, and maybe that's just him, dropping the weight, dropping the pounds a little bit.
I think Zion always had the midi. I think what I wanted more is that 3-point shot, that corner 3-point shot in particular, because I think they let him open over there a lot.
Yeah.
They sag off on him over there because they just don't trust him to hit that shot. I like to see that a lot.
Don't turn into a corner boy, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't turn into a corner boy.
Yeah, don't turn into a corner boy.
You need to be able to hit that shot, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They need to look at you and say, "Oh, go get him." You know what I mean? If they don't say that, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
So I think
like, what else? He with us.
Yeah, exactly. He on our team.
He on our team.
He playing for us. Don't worry about it. He too. Man, go get some lunch.
Right.
So no, don't do that. Don't get some lunch, please.
Oh man,
you just got skinny. So look, the thing is with him, cutting to the basket will be a lot more advantageous, and I would say like try to get downhill using that speed and kind of roll that shoulder a little bit. He was good at it on 1 or 2 plays in this game. Mm-hmm. He was able to dunk on Wemby, and it was a good play, and he can continue to have success in the lane. It's just that he's going to have to pick his spots. And I would like to just see a little bit more of a floater game.
That would be nice.
Or a midi, something that has a bit more touch.
Nice. Floater would be killer.
Yeah.
You kill the game with a floater. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Seriously.
You'll kill the game with a floater.
Seriously.
they wouldn't know what to do with you with a floater. And I just feel like with the offense too, they lacking a real playmaker over there. You feel what I'm saying? They just got a bunch of hoopers over there. You feel what I'm saying? Jordan Poole isn't like a playmaker. You feel what I'm saying? He's just a hooper. He's just out there just doing crazy stuff out there. You feel what I'm saying? So like you saying, they play better when they go downhill. And if you peep going out the game, it became a running match where they was just going back and forth.
Right.
Two young teams is just running back and forth type situation because they play better in transition. Let me tell y'all this. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Wemby in transition. Oh my God, bro. Coast to coast. On yam on you. And then if he can't yam on you, he learned moves from Olajuwon. So he got you jumping out the gym. Oh my God. Knowing damn well you can't block Wemby, but you still jumping out the gym, hitting you with, bro, it's nasty. I'm not gonna lie. This is really nasty. Then they got Stephon Castle over there. Yeah. He can hit the three and he can dunk on you. This is vicious. I'm not gonna lie. I was just about to say. And they got Dylan Harper who did amazing out there, bro. Dylan Harper's shifty out there. He's like another Stephon Castle, I think.
Free Dylan Harper, free Ace Bailey, bro. Immediately.
Bro, this is gonna be a nice squad.
Yeah. The San Antonio Spurs are here. We love what they've done with the acquisitions of getting, picking up Dylan Harper was. I know people was like, oh, why didn't they trade the pick and try to get Giannis? Listen, Giannis wasn't going nowhere. We see that he's happy in Milwaukee.
He's signed to every brother.
He's a ride or die guy.
Every brother you can sign, they sign.
Exactly. He's a ride or die guy, and I would like to see him stay there as long as he can. And I know eventually that might change, but as long as he can. For the most part, though, I really love what San Antonio is doing over there. I love the entire rotation. You know what I mean? Even with Vassell and what's the other one off the bench? They got Sohan and his.
You talking about Keldon Johnson?
Yes, Keldon Johnson. I was about to say Kevin Johnson, but I'm like, no, it's back in the day. Keldon Johnson. Keldon, he was really doing good at getting downhill last year and like upping his athleticism and doing good at attacking the basket. All of the players that they got, plus all of the shooters they had
over there,
Luke Cornett, Kelly Olynyk. Yeah, they just got like a great team. And honestly, they don't really need any trades. I think I would like to see them organically build as we seen with OKC Thunder, as we seen with the Rockets a little bit. I would like to see a nucleus get formed and not tamper with for a while over there. That would be cool, I would like to see that for Charlotte as well. Hopefully.
Yeah, Charlotte was art because my man Melo just dropped a triple-double. He had a 35-point triple-double last night. Yeah. And that was a good one right there. Hold on, let me get the stats for y'all real quick. That was nice.
Yeah, Melo was doing
against the Wizards. They won 138-113. You feel what I'm saying? LaMelo dropped a triple-double, helps the Hornets handle the Wizards. You feel what I'm saying? This was his 11th. Yeah, his 11th career triple-double. So you feel me? Something a little special. You feel what I'm saying? This is the ultimate Melo. This is what we see from Melo. You feel me? A friend of the show, me and 4-5. We love Melo. You feel what I'm saying? We love the Ball brothers, bro. They really can hoop. You feel what I'm saying? They
shout out to Lonzo too.
Shout out to Lonzo too on the cast.
We see you out there.
You feel me? We see you out there.
The perfect. Perfect pickup they got for the Cavs was Lonzo.
Where you been at, bro? We need you on the show, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. Listen, check out my TikToks. I got one about LaMelo. You feel not LaMelo, about Lonzo. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But he out there, and also Miles Bridges, bro.
Yes.
They some athletic brothers out there. I'm not even gonna hold you. They out there running and gunning, bro. I just don't know. I feel like, and I like Kanan Knipple. He rookie, right? You was telling me about him too. You was telling us about him.
Kanan Knipple is pretty good. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I just want to keep,
they need a new coach.
Keep going with the shot and keep improving on the shot. They're gonna need a center.
Definitely.
Charlotte is gonna need a center. They're gonna be bad this year. They are built to be bad if you really pay attention to the roster. They're only really gonna have LaMelo and Brandon Miller to come in to like create that real offense in that system for the team. Outside of that, it won't be really any offense. Colin will be pretty good.
I was gonna say I like the Colin Sexton.
Sexton will be pretty good. He's gonna give you about 20 off the bench here and there.
20 last game.
Right. I would like Trey Mann too. this season a little bit more. Trey Mann was doing really good, like AI impersonation.
Oh God, don't say that, bro.
I say impersonation. I ain't
saying
here
too.
You know,
we got the rookie card too. I love AI, bro. Stop comparing him to AI, bro.
He not AI. I was saying impersonation. It's about to be Halloween. All right. He playing.
You know what? For Halloween, you gotta give us like 50. You feel me?
Yeah, that'd be like, nice. If you can give us 50, I give you the impersonation.
Well, yeah, I'll give you the doppelganger. I mean, exactly. You get this bag a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah. Shout out Trey Man, man. Come on, you got it, man.
I do like Charlotte. I do like Charlotte a little bit. I like Melo. You think Melo gonna have to leave eventually, or you think they can build something in Charlotte?
So, when it comes to all of the young NBA teams that you're seeing, whether it's Charlotte, whether it's Portland, whether you're seeing Washington, all of these teams, you're going to have some players on each team that are going to get plucked over the coming years. Like whether it's Bilal Coulibaly, or whether it's LaMelo Ball, or whether you're looking at Chicago and maybe they get Kobe White out of there, or Vucevic out of there. You're going to see movement in those young teams. The NBA, as I was watching earlier on Tim Legler and the All NBA, I think
with Brian Windhorst and them.
Yeah, but no, not them. It's actually Tim Legler and damn, I forgot. I don't want to I know your name, but I don't want to misquote it. But I would say that I was watching your guys' podcast earlier, and I was seeing that you were talking about it was an influx of how people are having to play deeper, because you see that the OKC Thunder, you see that the Indiana Pacers, these teams that have a real shot at winning a championship, they have to go deep into their rotation and play 10. They're currently 10. A couple of teams out there now, they're playing 10 players a night right now. You know what I mean? Not saying that's going to continue. Obviously not. As we go into the season, we develop more chemistry. We're going to have like a set rotation. Right now, a lot of teams are playing 10 players, and this is something I can continue to see going on in the younger market, especially because they're going to have to discover who's the gem on the team, who has the value, who's worth trading, who is the trading chip, rather.
Who's that guy? Exactly.
Right. So, and I see LaMelo. If LaMelo needs to show he can be healthy, though.
That's true, but his sneakers, bro. That's not his fault, bro. We gotta take a chance on him because he had them nut ass sneakers, bro. They all had those sneakers, bro.
LaMelo ain't playing the billionaire boy sneakers like that.
Called him the billionaire boy.
He didn't play. I mean,
he didn't do a lot. They saved him. That's why he's still balling right now.
Baller brand. Yeah, the big baller brand. I meant to say.
They called him the billionaire boy.
Yeah, I didn't mean to call him the billionaire boy. No, definitely not. The baller brand. Yeah. He wasn't playing in those like that, and even if he was,
they saved him. They saved him. They did save him.
Yeah, he got that Puma deal, and he need to act like it, and he need to go out there and play and put up about 30, give us a good 8 assists at least, and a good at least 5-6 rebounds, and at least play 50 games. At least,
that's the expectations this year. 50 games, average 30.
At least.
I ain't gonna lie, it is. It's a little hard to average 30. Everybody not gonna average 30. You know what I'm saying?
The way he be shooting, he need to average 30.
I feel you.
He gonna shoot at least 20 a night.
But guess who is hooping and getting buckets? You feel what I'm saying? My man SGA. You feel? We talked about Wemby. Yeah. We gotta talk about SGA, the other guy who dropped 50 bones, bro. Yeah. Listen, he dropped 55 in a W in a finals rematch over the Pacers versus OKC, bro. This was a good game because even though the Pacers were hurt, the guy Spicy P. He came to show up. But they also had Benedict Mathurin. Yeah, I said his name right. Benedict Mathurin. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, who I thought they needed when he got hurt like 2 years ago, and which really messed them up, why they couldn't get to the finals, and they lost in the conference finals. But when he came back, he's really that guy that can give him that spark. Now with Halliburton not in there right now, Rick Carlisle pretty much was like, he the guy. He the one that we're going to turn to start, get to start in minutes, and this is his job to lose. That's pretty much what he said. And boy, is he in there doing his thing, bro. He went in there, he dropped 36. Spicy P, he dropped 32. They just don't got enough. It's something that I see with all the teams that's hurt right now, even Boston, even like Dallas. Like, you can tell they missing. You can tell these guys are missing key pieces. Even OKC. You feel what I'm saying? Even OKC missing J-Dub. They need their second guy too. That's why some of these games are this close and why they going into overtime so much right here. But it's so good to have the goddamn MVP on your team, isn't it, bro? Because when you going in to a close game like this, you have the boy drop 55 on you, bro. It's nasty to see, bro. He get to his spots, bro. You just can't about it, bro. It brings tears to my eyes.
Now, what was the comparison I made the last time I was here?
You said Kobe? Were you use a Kobe? You one of the people who say you like Kobe?
I said Michael Jordan.
Oh, you said Michael Jordan.
I said Michael Jordan. And the reason why I said Michael Jordan, the reason why I said Michael Jordan, I said he's Michael Jordan without a vertical. You know what I mean? That was my exact comparison. He's Michael Jordan without a vertical. And the reason why I said that is because he's able to get to his spots properly, be able to draw contact whenever he wants, and he's able to damn near hit the automatic mid-range jumper. This is something that Mike perfected, I would say, well after 97, 98 season. This is when he kind of was like slowing down on his athleticism. Still had it. Still could bang, still could flush on you.
In 95, he started shooting.
But I would say like 97, 98, he really was. It was so refined. I'm talking about at that point, he had the 3-point shot down pack. He had everything down pack.
They moved the 3-point line closer to him.
Yeah, and I think at some point SGA will develop a more cleaner, 3-point shot as well. His playmaking, I think I want to see that improve.
That has to improve.
I want to see that improve for sure.
Has to improve
because he draws a lot of attention and contact, and I think he needs to learn how to feed his teammates. He has so many weapons around him; it don't make no sense. Chet needs to average 20 and 10 this year. I'm putting that out there.
I thought Chet was going to do that, and Chet not really doing that right now. I'm not going to lie. I thought Chet was going to have a bigger impact so far. Especially with J-Dub out right now. He's not doing that right now.
But yeah, I would like to see Chet step
They got such a deep team, bro. Anybody can give you 20 at any moment on this team. Anybody. That's true. Aaron Wiggins gave you 23 last game. That's true. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
so realistically, we letting Chet off because it's too many players. It's too many weapons.
Chet can give you 18. I think realistic.
18 and what? How many rebounds?
I want 20 from him.
You want 20 rebounds?
I do want 20 rebounds. Now you can go get boards. Anybody, you can go get boards. What's stopping you from getting boards? You can go get boards.
You could.
Give me like 15 to 20 boards.
He's not outboarding Hartenstein though.
But he can though. If he wanted to, he can.
He ain't got the body for it.
But he can, bro. Little guys go down there. I watch Russell.
What I would like to see more than anything out of Chet is the ability of the shot making off of the dribble. He has a good off the dribble shot. I would like to see him unlock that a little bit more in this upcoming season with a lot of the other offensive weapons that he got in his
I want to see him do the catch and shoot more actually. Because look, something that I feel like I was saying earlier in another podcast last week when we was talking about that and the previews, who checked that video out as well, was pretty much that a lot of times in the playoffs they play off him a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like you said, he got the catch and shoot. Mm-hmm. So they would play the closeout. You feel what I'm saying? They were like, all right, we're gonna let him catch and shoot it. Yeah. And then if he start to dribble it, then we're gonna come up on him a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? If he just catch that joint and start hitting them joints like Chris Bosh, if he get the Chris Bosh thing going, and I know I've been calling that for a lot of players, you feel what I'm saying? I know it's not easy. You know, he a legend. You feel what I'm saying? He really a legend. He really one of them. But at the same time, y'all got it in y'all. Y'all can ascend to this level. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all got the keys and y'all got the skills to do stuff like this.
And Chet, you was in Steph Curry camp.
You feel me? You got this.
You should be able to.
He really KD for real. And you know KD can catch and shoot. So for real, he got to work on that catch and shoot a little bit. Yeah. If he can get respected on that, then the closeouts and the dunks and all that's gonna come automatically. Right. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's gonna be up. But SGA, listen, bro. You ain't gotta do all that when you got 55 just sitting over there chilling like a nuclear bomb over there, like, bro, just chilling. I really like that. I ain't even gonna lie, I really like that. Yeah. Also another 50 piece by our mans. Austin Reeves, bro. Austin Reeves dropped another 50 piece. Luka is hurt. Luka will be out for a week because of a finger. He got like a left finger or something like that. I seen him hurt it. I just didn't think it was going to be that serious. But, yeah, he did injure his finger. He was playing. It was early, too. In the Timberwolves game, like second quarter, he injured it. I didn't think he was going to be out, though. But, yeah, he ended up being out. So, he's going to be out for a week. So, no Brown, no Luka. So, they go in there. And it looked like the Kings thought they were sweet. I'm not even going to hold you. The Kings could have won this game. The Kings definitely could have won this game. But the Kings was playing them like they were sweet. The Kings went in there and was like, oh, man, like, they don't got Brown. They don't got Luka. We could just do our thing in there. They got Zach Hoopers over there. They got Zach LaVine, DeRozan over there, Westbrook over there, Sabonis over there. So listen, it was a close game, but they did not let their foot off the gas in the third quarter. And Austin Reeves just kept scoring, bro. It was just a great game from Austin Reeves over there. Also, DeAndre Ayton, you play like you had some goddamn sense. You feel what I'm saying? I've been asking you that all week to play like you got some sense. Now, I don't ask for a trade yet because we early, but we might have to trade him. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because for this simple fact right here, we might have to trade DeAndre Ayton because he only plays well with bench unit. You feel what I'm saying? That's not good. Now, if you only playing well with the bench unit, it'd be cool if we had some money, if we can go get a starter and then put you on the bench. But we ain't got no money. You feel what I'm saying? We broke. You feel what I'm saying? They just sold the team to get some bread. So we might have to trade you so we can go get somebody to replace him. That's just my 2 cents on the situation. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, he can get better. I don't know. Listen, he can get better. What was your 2 cents on that?
I thought Ayton always was a trading chip from the beginning. I thought he was supposed to come there, put up a double-double, and then get traded. Because
that's cool with me.
We was never supposed to keep him. Well, I'm outside my weed. Like I'm with the Lakers. Anyway, they were never supposed to keep him. In the first place, in my opinion, he was always a project. Everybody knows that. The only person that really unlocked him was Chris Paul that 1 year, and that was only briefly, and then spurts at that. So yeah, no, I don't think he was a good action, not so far, not from what I'm seeing. But it's still time to turn it around. So we'll give him
because he was hooping in preseason. I just want the preseason DeAndre Ayton, but I seen it in this match. This one, I seen the preseason DeAndre Ayton, but he up there, and then you don't make it no better, bro. We up there in post conference talking about, oh, I know I'm a confusing big to play with. Shut up. I don't want to hear that. I'm confusing. Go hoop, bro. Shaq said go play like a grown man, bro. When Shaq talking about go play like a grown man, bro, you know it's bad, bro. That means he expects something out of you. That means you are all right. If you play a little like you got some sense, you can do something. And you playing for the Lakers, one of his teams. You know what I'm saying? One of his many teams. He don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a good job.
He's not feeling that. But on the end of the Kings, you got any expectations for these Kings right here, bro? They got some pieces. I felt like they banished enough people over here, like that Chris Webber team. Where you banish enough people on the Kings, you're like, oh, we got a nice little team over here. I feel like they got kind of like a team like that. I don't know. The West is so deep, it's so tough in the West. Can they make any moves? You feel what I'm saying? Anyways,
if the Kings can manage to keep their trade chips, I mean not trading chips, if they can manage to keep their draft picks, and build around the future, we can be looking at something soon. There's some a couple good drafts coming up, so we can possibly look at like a resurgence for the Kings soon. It's still some hope, you know what I mean, when you look at. I like Keegan still, and I still like DeMontis.
Sabonis is the one. Yeah, that's what they need to build around.
Yeah, I like Keegan though. I like his 3-point shot. I know he's not like a major player, but I like the fact that he's a good role player, like a high performing role player that can give you about 15 to 16 a night.
Yeah, solid.
And then I want to see like obviously a great guard get drafted. They need a great guard, not a good guard. They need a great guard. They need someone to run the show. and then I would like to see a forward come in, either someone to either replace Keegan, not necessarily replace him, but either get beside him or be able to take over the power forward position when Keegan is on the bench. So I would probably like to see somebody like maybe Cameron Boozer get drafted, or maybe even AJ DeBasa. One of those two.
Yeah, that's what bro. He tough, young boy, tough.
Yeah, I would like to see either one of those two players.
It's hard to come by some of these players, bro. Speaking of like guards too, it's hard to come by. Like we got the Rockets, who they lost their first 2 matchups against Detroit.
Well, that's their rival, Colin. Because they got the Thompson.
Yeah, they got the Thompson twins. They 0-2. They lost against. Who they lose against?
And they don't got no point guard going against.
And that's what I was just about to say. They lost against the Thunder. And they lost against the Pistons. They lost against the Thunder and they lost against the Pistons.
They lost against 2 high-powered point guards.
And defenses. And when you don't got a guard and they pressing on you all crazy, you feel what I'm saying? You cough the ball up, bro, and you turnovers is a big thing. I do like Reed Shepherd, though. I just think he needs some more time to develop out there. So just keep playing Reed Shepherd, and I think just keep doing what y'all doing. You feel what I'm saying? It was like you said, they got a real rivalry going on there. They even elbowed somebody. What's his name? One of the Thompson twins got elbowed, and Thurland elbowed one of the Thompson twins, got kicked out. He was hitting one of them Jones like he was Tom Oz or something like that. Real rat.
Right.
He was something crazy. Real rat. He was also MMA. So that was crazy. But do you think the fact that they don't got a guard, they're not going to have a starting guard, how far do you think the Rockets can get now that we've seen them 2 games? They start in 0-2. We're seeing that they are having problems without having a point guard. Do you feel like they can still get far? Do you still be 3rd, 4th in the West?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's always a wrap. Even with KD, you still feel like they still top out to what they did last year.
No guard, no win. You need somebody to run the show, especially with KD being there. KD he always historically has played with a great point guard, at least a competent point guard.
Competent point guard.
So it's really kind of because Reed isn't ready yet, and Van Vliet had the playoff experience, the championship experience. He knows how to run the show. He's not afraid of the moment. He hits the shot.
He was the one.
Yeah, it was like
they needed him. They really needed.
It's like the balloon just popped. You know what I mean? At the same point in time, it's going to be a great season for the Rockets. It's not like it's going to be a complete wash. You're going to see the development of Reed Shepherd. You're going to see the development of Amon Thompson. You're going to see Jabari Smith Jr.
Go crazy
developing. You're going to see Şengün developing. KD's putting up 30-something in 28 minutes. Like, come on,
efficient.
What can we ask for?
Yeah, it's just y'all heard me on the last pod, bro. It's just like I do want to. Well, at some point, I do want to touch on pause, but I want to touch on the topic rather of the younger, the rookies and stuff like that. Only because we got to talk about Cooper Flag. I was just about. He's gonna be the next topic. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's gonna be the next topic.
Yes. Talk about Cooper.
What was I saying about this? Oh yeah, I just feel like because they don't got a playmaker over there, it's just gonna be real hard against elite defenses to win those games because you don't got nobody setting up KD, you don't got nobody setting up Thompson, you don't got nobody setting up Şengün, who are the keys to unlocking your offense. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have nobody to set those guys up and to let them do what they do, they're going to be busy trying to set each other up, and that's going to take away from them scoring and taking away from their focus of winning the game. So that's just not good.
Right.
And add that on to what we was talking about now was Cooper Flag.
Just to finish, Şengün is a good playmaker. He's not a point guard.
No, not a point guard. Exactly.
He's a post playmaker. I want people to understand. Exactly. He's a post play. He's not.
All these guys are playmakers.
Right.
They just
he's not
aren't point guards.
Though.
Right.
He's not Jokic. There's only one Jokic. Only one. All right.
But even Jokic is not a point guard. You feel what I'm saying? It's a difference between Jokic and what he does and what Chris Paul does. That's two different things.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Chris Paul run the show. He makes sure everybody get in the right spots. Right. Jokic sees where you at, draws attention towards him, and then passes you the ball.
Right.
He's not telling you to go over there. Right. You should be over there. If you over there, he's gonna pass you the ball.
No, for sure.
He's not telling you to go over there though. You feel what I'm saying? You should just be over there. He just
Jokic running the show.
You feel what I'm saying?
He playing with players that know what they
know what they're doing. If they don't know what they're doing,
they out of there.
They out of there. Exactly. They out of there. Chris Paul, he worked with anybody. He worked with anything. That's why the end of his career, you see him going to different places. But speaking of point guards and being a point guard and stuff like that, and how people aren't point guards, even though they're playmakers. Cooper Flag, all right? Now, y'all know I love Cooper Flag, bro. I already know. I'm on board. I'm on board with the Cooper Flag joint. Everybody was telling me. My man was on the pod telling me. You feel what I'm saying? Last time he was on the pod, he's like, yeah, bro, Cooper Flag. You feel what I'm saying? So I talk crazy. You feel what I'm saying? I apologize. You feel me? There's a lot of apologizing in this pod. You feel me? Yeah. You feel me? But, Cooper Flag is the one. You feel what I'm saying? He tough. But I do not like him as the point guard. I'm not going to lie. I do not like him as the primary point guard. As we was just talking about, we got playmakers and then you got point guards. I feel like we're taking away from Cooper Flag a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? I do like the fact that we can throw him the rock and he can run a pick and roll. That don't got to be the first action we go to on the offense. A Cooper Flag pick and roll with AD don't got to be the first thing that we go to. Once teams get on that, once they picking up on that, that's not going to be as dangerous as it is looking at the first two games. And you already see they are having problems with just setting up the offense. AD has always played with an elite point guard. He played with Rondo. He played with Bron. He played with a lot of these guys. You feel what I'm saying? Who know how to set him up and know how to unlock the potential of AD. You feel what I'm saying? And he had elite coaches. You feel what I'm saying? He over here in Dallas, they don't have a point guard. And that's the only thing that's wrong with them. They don't have a point guard. And what I noticed in their last game, they was playing against who they just lost to? Or did they? No, they lost. Who they just lost to? Was it yesterday?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, they won. They won against the Raptors. You good. They won against the Raptors. You feel what I'm saying? And what I noticed with that was the fact that because they wasn't making any shots and because their offense wasn't up to par in the way that they wanted their offense, you feel what I'm saying? Their defensive effort just was not it, bro. They just was not it on the defensive effort, bro. They just wasn't giving defensive effort. And it's one of those things where it's like, I hate that, though. I really do hate that. But it's like, all right, shots not going in. Body language is bad. Everybody's like, ugh. And now we just looking for a way to try to get the offense going. And now that you don't got no playmaker and you don't got no point guard, you don't got nobody to get that offense going. You don't got nobody to really just do that. You feel what I'm saying? So, listen, they really going to have to find a way to figure out how to do that situation because D'Angelo Russell just ain't cutting it. Lil D-Lo, he just ain't cutting it. I'm not going to lie. D-Lo just they playing me, bro. They playing. Hold on, let me see how many minutes he got.
Well, he played 29 minutes.
Yeah.
No, he put up 24, 5, and 6
against the Raptors, bro. They was going to win against the Raptors regardless.
Yeah, well, play him more. The last game they didn't play him like that. That's
you a D-Lo believer.
No, look. It's not that. It's not even that. D-Lo is going to hold it down until Kyrie get back. Everybody know that.
They rather go with Cooper Flag.
That's Jason Kidd again because look, Jason Kidd did the same thing in Milwaukee.
I knew you were going to say it. I knew everybody keeps saying it. Everybody keeps saying it.
Jason Kidd is a bit of an experimentalist, whatever you want to call that. So he's going to go out there. He's going to try things. He's going to throw stuff at the wall. If it stick, it stick. If it don't, it don't.
He's mad scientist.
Hopefully, at first 10 games, you see, all right, it's not really like it. Move him over to the small forward position or the power forward position. At times, when AD off the floor, and let him roam out on that, so we can see some lobs, so we can see some playmaking from the forward position. That would be nice to see because we already have D'Lo out there. You already have who else? Jaden Hardy a little bit.
We definitely played Jaden Hardy a little bit.
Max Christie played 27 minutes.
Max Christie was hard.
Yeah, he had 17. Play your guards. Play the guards, Jason. Play the guards. You're a guard. Play the guards. So, yeah, as long as he does that, they should be good to go. As far as the Raptors,
like anybody, I don't like.
Okay, so the Raptors, Brandon Ingram is my guy. Me and him got the same birthday.
I like Brandon.
You know what I mean? He's definitely a bucket. Now, Scotty Barnes, I like this. 33, 11, and 6. I like that. I like that. Now, can you continue to do that? We're gonna see. But
RJ Barrett,
from what you're showing me, I like that. And RJ Barrett, Emmanuel quickly, we already know that they're gonna do what they're gonna do. That's around like 17, whatever, points a night, something like that. 15, something like that. Emmanuel. And then Colin Murray Boys. So Colin Murray Boys only had two rebounds. He put up a donut.
I'm telling you, this team is a little rough. I'm not gonna lie.
And Grady, they only played Grady 13 minutes. He put up 10 points in 13 minutes. Play Grady.
Grady, all right though.
Free Grady.
He's a free
Grady. Sandro, shout out Mamu from San Antonio last year. He was the truth. I ain't gonna hold you. I rock with you, Mamu. He over there in Toronto. Shout out to him. He put up 16 and 22 minutes. I like Toronto to get a really good draft pick next year and to revamp their entire system. All they need is some guard right here to change between RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quigley. They just need a really, really high level guard.
That's the theme of today.
The whole thing can change with that. The whole thing.
We'll see. There's some guards coming in. We'll see.
Yeah.
Some guards coming in. All right. That's almost our time. You feel what I'm saying? But we got some games coming on tonight. We got the Sixers versus the Magic, a game that I'm going to be looking forward to come on about 10 minutes from now, y'all. Look, our Sixers are back. I don't care what nobody say. You feel me? Outside the city, they can say what they want. Leo was going to get injured. We not even worried about Embiid. You seen them looking off Embiid? They was like, man, get out. Max, boy, I'm a double team, smubble team, bro. Bro, we out here. We got VJ Duncan, bro. I'm
Bro.
up. It's up. I'm up.
All I
It's
gotta
up.
say is BJ the answer or
Bro.
the question.
Bro.
The answer or the question.
Bro.
Because the MB stuff is done.
It's done, bro.
We're gonna tie this up.
Process over, bro.
Man, tie it up, send it back.
You feel me? Whatever
We
you
don't
want
need
to
no
do.
process.
We don't need no more process. Bro, we got the I-7 tips. You feel what I'm saying? The I-7 tips.
Yes.
You feel a new processing coming in. You feel what I'm saying? The new court.
Them boys on skates. You see
Come
how they
on,
move
bro.
up and down that court?
Listen,
we don't need,
bro.
come on. We
Nah.
don't need the cinder block coming back. You know
Nah,
what I mean? We're good.
bro. Get on out of here,
Unless you
bro.
want to come off the bench.
Yeah, whatever,
Come
bro.
off the
Listen,
bench.
you could be PJ Tucker.
You know what I mean? Or you
We
can
always
play
need a PJ Tucker. You feel what I'm saying? You talking about I'd rather be home with my family. Go on over there, bro. Listen. Do that. You feel what I'm saying? Come back on Christmas. You feel what I'm saying? Let my guys rock for a little bit. You come back on Christmas. You feel what I'm saying? While we already got the chemistry going there, we work you on there, big fella, when you off minute restrictions and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Because we going. And watch how we dispose of the Magic. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I know the Magic is great. Magic is great right now. I'm not going to lie. And y'all already know how I feel. They're going to be number 4, number 3, number 4 in the Eastern Conference.
I got them being like number 4.
Number 4. Yeah, number 4 or 5. You feel me? Something like that. You feel what I'm saying? Eastern Conference. I told you, fluid. You feel what I'm saying? We don't know. From 3 all the way down. Could be anybody. It really could be anybody.
Miami to kind of sneak in there a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Miami around. They definitely around. And they gave did they lose to I think Orlando lost to Miami the other night, if I'm not mistaken.
Miami, they was beating somebody by like 30 the other night.
And they beat the Knicks. They beat the Knicks yesterday.
Miami, because they starting.
No, they lost to the Bulls.
They starting to put Khalil Ware into the
and Khalil Ware going in.
Yeah,
but I digress. You feel what I'm saying? Go Sixers. You feel what I'm saying? The Magic got some stuff going on, but they in a little slump right now, so we gonna be on that ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel what I'm saying? We got VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey coming out here.
VJ putting up at least a dub,
and Tyrese might put up 50. Who even knows? See how he feeling tonight. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it go. You feel what I'm saying? Then we could see the Rockets probably get their first W. Be aware that the Rockets probably get their first W, and everybody gonna be like, they bad. I told you here first. Everything I said so far on the pod about this year has been true. You feel me? I told you about everything that came through. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, I got a Brian moment. Y'all not gonna believe me. You might believe me. You feel me? Because you know me. But I was talking to 4 or 5 yesterday. We was at the Eagles game. We was watching the Eagles game. And he was like, Luka out, bro. I was like, damn, Luka out. And my man Chris White was like, bro, that means Austin Reeves probably gonna have 30. And I laughed and I said, try 50. He probably gonna have 50. And that man went out and dropped 50 the same night. I was like, damn. And I'm like, y'all probably not gonna believe me. I'm like,
on sports.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all probably not gonna believe me. But bro, I
would have been a part
it.
of the scandal.
I can feel it in the air. They would have came and got me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. You feel me? Your boy JC would have been like, Gil out there. I would have had my brown paper bag with my sandwich and my daters too. Y'all tripping. It's Stephen A. JC. You see this time off the street. Y'all feel me? But no, yeah, I really did. I called it. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I really called it. You feel me? You can ask 4 or 5. Next time 4 or 5 here, he gonna tell you. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna tell you. Right. I really called it. But listen, Sixers gonna get a dub. You feel me? We overdid our time a little bit, but thanks for rocking with us. You feel me? My man Goldie came through. You feel me? He will be back sometime on the show. You feel me? Come through all year. I'm here every day, 6 o'clock. Go ahead and check out the rest of our videos. I got shorts. I got other live streams where I really was breaking stuff down. You feel what I'm saying? And be on the lookout for some of these videos, because when I break down the live stream, I add NBA footage in it so y'all can actually see what's going on. So remember when I was doing all this with my hands and I was breaking down the Lakers? Go look at the Laker video. I actually got footage. You don't got to look at my hands. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to get a whiteboard. Eventually, I'm going to get a whiteboard, though. But other than that, thanks for kicking it with us, man. I got to go watch this game. And y'all stay safe out here.